the final stages we go now in the Africa Cup of Nations. Of course, we're now down to the final 8. Some big boys have made it over the line, and some small nations are still there keeping up with the big boys. Who's going to make it to the final 4? We'll take a little look next. A 5-minute preview. Looking forward to the quarterfinal encounter between the Burkina Faso and Tunisia, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe and keep you back up to date with all things AFCON related, Blabberose related, world football related. We're going to all here, boys, under one Rooski. Goodness gracious me, yes, some of the big boys are there, but some of the little smaller nations, surprise packages, dark horses, whatever you want to call it, they're still keeping up the heat with the big boys. But who will get through to the final 4 from these two? We'll take a look at it, all of it in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs. They're the Patreons, guys. Thank you for your loving behind the scenes. If you want to join the Patreon gang, check out the link down below, patreon.com/Roverc. So anyway, we're going to jump to the deep end, 5-minute preview. Let's get cracking then, shall we? Take a look at, of course, how we all got to this. Well, not really how we got to stage. A closer look at the teams make up, of course, the quarterfinals. And this is Burkina Faso up against Tunisia at the Rumandi Arjeli Stadium. Of course, takes place on the 29th of January 2022. It is the, I think it's the second game of the day. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, take a look at Burkina Faso. Kamulu Malu is your manager there. Of course, qualified back in as Group B winners way back on the 24th of March 2021. That's Group B winners. Remember that. That's, of course, they ain't no slouches. They've done themselves very proud to get to the stage, but I don't think they're finished just yet. They're, of course, incredible opposition. Of course, only narrowly lost to the hosts, and of course, probably one of the favourites, Cameroon, at the opening day. But since then, it's been pretty good. Of course, they are 12th appearance here in the tournament. 2017 was their last around though, or their best ever performance was the runners-up spot in 2013. They could probably equal that, of course, and get past this one, set themselves up with a zinger, maybe against Senegal, perhaps, and then you never know what's going to happen with these guys. And then 60th according to the world of FIFA, and 41 to go the distance. Let's take a look at how they got there. Of course, they did lose to Cameroon on opening day, picked up a win against Cape Verde, and a draw against Ethiopia. Since then, though, of course, they did pick up a penalty shootout win over Gabon in the round of 60 to set up this crunch clash against Tunisia, and of course, they fancy their chances as well. Let's take a look, and of course, here you go. The group stages. Cameroon did top the billing over in Group A. Burkina Faso were, of course, in second spot. Cape Verde did go through as one of the best third-place teams, but all eyes on Burkina Faso now. Let's take a look at, of course, the squad then. Remind ourselves of some of the faces. You've got Kofi likely between the sticks. You've got Marlo as well. Stevie Yago, and amongst it, of course, Tapsoba at the back. Who else moving forward? Gustavo Sangore. Meanwhile, Bertrand Traore, El Capitano. And up top, you actually got another Tapsoba, of course, who could be starting the line as well. Let's take a look, of course, my predicted 11 then for you. We've got Kofi between six, Marlo at left back, Yago, Deo, and Kabore at the back, with Bayala, Traore, of course, on the right hand side, Gurriera and Toure in midfield, with Sangare supporting Tapsoba up top. That's, of course, my picks. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, what you think will be in the starting 11 heading into this one. Tunisia are the oppositions, of course. Modir Kebaya is your manager there for Tunisia, of course, qualified as Group J winners as well. 17th of November 2020 is when they qualified. 20th appearance in the tournament. Last time I was in 2019. They won it in 2004. They're due a win. FIFA rankings of 30th in the world, 14-1 to go the distance at the start of the tournament. Those odds, of course, dramatically shrunk now because there's only 8 teams remaining as well. Let's take a look at, of course, their record. They started off with that weird loss against Mali. Remember the old final whistle about 15 minutes, I don't know, half an hour before the bloody game finished. Picked up a 4-0 win over Mauritania, followed that up with a 1-0 loss over Gambia. Of course, knocking out one of the favourites. I thought though they were one of the best teams in the tournament, Nigeria, to set up this zinger up against Burkina Faso. Let's take a look at their group. They did finish 3rd in the table, behind Gambia and, of course, Mali, and qualified as one of the 3rd best teams with just 3 points. It's not really been a stellar group stage for them, but they're still here and they're still kicking on. So we'll remind ourselves of the squad here. Quite a tiny little squad as well, with Mustafa between the sticks likely. At the back there, you got Mustafa Talibi, Omar Rakitic, who's not been involved, Dylan Braun as well. We saw a bit of him, and of course Hannibal Melsbury and Wabi Kazari up top. Of course, missed that penalty against Mali way back when. Take a look at my lineup. Ben Said in the goal. Malu, Ifa, Talbai and Meluti at the back there. Shakiri, Chalalai, Belsamani as well, with Kaziri, Jaziri and Kayoyi up top. That's, of course, my pick. What about, of course, the data then? 3 times they played since 2008, 2 wins for Burkina Faso, nothing for Tunisia, and 1 draw. Of course, Burkina Faso coming to 58% form for them, just 1 defeat of the past 6 games. Up against the Tunisia side, 1-3 lost 3 of the last 6, 50% form for them right now. Last time they played each other, though, was, of course, back in 2017. It was a 2-0 win for Burkina Faso. It was in the quarterfinal stage of the AFCON, and, of course, they went on through to the semi-finals. Yep, kick can afford it. Did do the vote out there. The vote was 167 of you voted. 64% going with Tunisia, 36 going with Burkina Faso. But what about me? What about me? I've actually gone with a bit of a surprise here. I've gone with a 2-1 win for Burkina Faso. That's right, to take them spot in the semi-finals. The bookies odds have it at 5-2 for Burkina Faso, 29-20 is your Tunisia, and 9-5 is your bloody draw. That's my take on it. Be sure to get your own take in it as well. Smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe. See you soon for the next one, of course, whenever that is. But until then, we're done right here.